This is CBS 11 News Now.
And a good afternoon to all of you. A little bit past noon here. We thank you for joining us on Facebook Live. This is News Now, our digital update. I'm Ken Molestina, live from our Fort Worth studios. A couple of big stories that we're following for you on this Tuesday. I want to get you to Wall Street because the roller coaster there continues today. There's a live look at the big board. Many people know that as the big board. All eyes today. They are on Wall Street. Yesterday, of course, a lot of people will remember there was a historic day of losses, some huge drops. And in the first few seconds of trading this morning, the Dow lost about 500 points. But it then recovered 400 points in just 2 minutes. So, again, it's just kind of been up and down, up and down. Let us know what you think about this. Of course, there was a lot of concern yesterday when we were talking to folks here on Facebook Live when we were first telling you about the sort of historic tumble that the market took yesterday. So let us know how you're feeling about this today. Send in your comments, any questions that you may have for us here. Something else that many of you may agree with. We're talking about painful rush hour commutes, the traffic here across DFW. Well, it turns out that it is also expensive. There's a company out there that analyzes transportations. They say that Dallas is the 10th most congested city in the U.S. and the 22nd in the world. They found drivers in the city spent an average of 54 hours sitting in traffic. And that cost some $5 billion, we're being told, just last year. The most congested city, by the way, in case you're wondering, no surprise here, that is Los Angeles. Hey, let us know what you think about the traffic out there. So many of us, we joke that almost anywhere you want to get to in the Metroplex is going to be at least a 30-minute drive. What are your experiences like? Send us your comments here on Facebook Live. I want to talk right now with Jeff Jamison joining us now. Jeff, thanks so much for hanging out here on Facebook Live, talking to the folks. We're in for a bit of a freeze tonight, right?
We are in for some, well, it's already cold.
Yeah, right.
It's just going to get even colder. And at the same time, what we're a bit concerned about, Ken, is that we do have some freezing rain in the forecast, which could cause a few problems. And so winter weather advisory, this was issued hours and hours ago, earlier this morning, around 3 in the morning it was issued. But just in the past 30 minutes or so, an update came out. The Weather Service has expanded this a bit to the east and south. So now it does include Parker, Tarrant, not Tarrant, Denton and Collin counties. Parker, Denton, Collin counties. It does not include the immediate Dallas-Fort Worth area, but it's generally going to be in these areas here to the north and northwest of the Metroplex that we could see a little bit of light freezing rain later today that could create some icy spots, which could cause some travel problems. Now, most of the icy spots, if we see them, are going to be on bridges or overpasses, elevated surfaces like that, and it's not going to be widespread. So I don't expect this to be a major winter storm, but we could see some of that light freezing rain developing later today. You can see the colors of pink up there near the Red River. That's that light freezing rain I'm talking about. Most of us are just going to see a cold, light rain today, and actually maybe even a thunderstorm farther to the east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, by 7 o'clock, you still see some of that pink color showing up there, Denton, Cook, Grayson counties. We'll just have to keep an eye on the temperatures. It's going to make a big difference whether it's 32 or 28, for example. 32, yeah, that's freezing, but most of the roads should be okay when the temperature is 32. If the temperature dips to 28, then we're going to have more problems on the roadways. So we'll keep an eye on that. The winter weather advisory starts at 3 and goes until midnight tonight. And then all this stuff ends overnight, and we'll be looking for drying conditions tomorrow. It should be a nicer day tomorrow, still kind of brisk with a north wind.
Yeah, hopefully. We're getting some comments and some questions right now coming here on Facebook. Look here, raining in Red Oak, Texas right now. This is Nadine. Yvonne McCam says that they're already seeing some rain
Thanks,
there.
Nadine. Yeah, a little bit of it's just drizzle and spotty light rain already out there.
Yeah, and a couple people asking about rain in Arlington. Here's Wesley Schaefer. What time is the rain going to be in Arlington, Texas?
Yeah, like I said, we have some kind of right now. It's just going to kind of patchy light rain during the afternoon. So it's kind of started. I do expect the intensity to pick up a little bit as we get deeper into the afternoon hours, Wesley.
Yeah. Linda Jones giving you a shout out, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for the heads up. She says she lives in Denton County, so she needs to be aware of this.
Yeah, you just got added to that winter weather advisory. Again, I'm not expecting a huge deal, but you know, we always say it's not a big deal unless it's your car or you're the one in the car and get in an accident.
Here's a live look of what it looks like.
Yeah, it's murky out there.
dreary out there. I mean, it's just kind of gray, and and it's going to be like this the rest of the day, huh?
That looks like February, and that's what it's going to be like all day long. No sunshine for today.
All right, sounds good. Hey, let's talk about something else that's going on right now as we take another live look. This is the Dallas cam. That's 75 down below. Kind of the scene, like you said, all over. But guys, if we can pull this up real quick, let's take that SpaceX video. By the way, we know it's a little bit blurry. We're not going to leave it up too long. Just want to let you know that we are keeping an eye on this. This is cool, Jeff. This is the SpaceX launch.
Really
it's getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
It was pushed back to 2:50 Eastern time as of last check, so 1:50 our time, just before 2 o'clock today. Is the new launch time for SpaceX Falcon Heavy. That's the name of the rocket.
I like the name, and the reason they're having to delay is weather there. There's a lot of wind shear right now in Florida, but conditions should be okay in the next couple of hours for them to launch that baby up there.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun.
Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah.
So, it's launching from a historic launch pad out there in Kennedy Space Center. Interesting because for so long, it's been NASA's job to do this, but now this is all going private now.
It's going private, and they're hoping to keep reducing the cost eventually. Because I think it would cost like $8 million, something like that. Or maybe more than that.
I think even more than that.
Yeah,
it's very expensive
or something
for sure,
like that. Yeah.
So that's
hopefully eventually getting to the point where we can send somebody to Mars. Would you want to go to Mars?
Maybe not yet. I'll let some other people go first before me. But who knows? I mean, that's where all of this is going, right? I mean, you can buy your own ticket to Mars if you want to go down there. Up there, in this case. By the way, SpaceX, of course, that's Elon Musk's company of Tesla fame.
And he's going to have a Tesla on the thing.
A Roadster, that's right. Yeah, that's one of the payloads that it's taking.
A red one that's going to rotate around the sun for however many years.
Let's give you one more blurry look here. Again, we know the camera's a little blurry, but that's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. All eyes right now on that launch pad as SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket will be blasting off into space a little later on today. So certainly a historic moment there.
It looks very cool. I can't wait to see that. And then it's cool because when they come back down to Earth, they actually try to land them on different pads so they can reuse them.
Oh, right.
They try to do that, yeah.
Sure, yeah. That'd be save some money there.
Save a lot of money. Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, folks, thanks so much for joining us here on this Facebook Live. Just kind of your midday update of some of the stories that we're working on, that we're keeping a close eye on. But again, the weather is a big story today. Be safe out there. We will see you a little later on. For all the latest weather and news updates, just be sure to check out our website, cbsdfw.com. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.